Hello, Right Recipe for Travel family. It's Cynthia, your host, and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. You got it. I got to thinking about something. As a frequent traveler, I wondered, what do you do with your pets? I know I have a bunch of pet lovers out there, and I know I have a bunch of pet lovers out there who travel. So I was like, what do we do with our pet pals when we travel? And then that made me wonder, well, what are the best pets for traveling? And I was trying to figure out the best pets that are able to travel along with us, as well as the best pets who are able to stay at home. We did the research. We crunched the numbers, we dug up the facts, and I have the 6 best pets for traveling. Now, let me say straight off the bat, I'm going to have some disagreement here, but I'll explain to you why. And stick around to the very end of the video because the 6 animals that I have are broken down into dogs and cats. But we all know that there are so many other pets, and we gotta talk about those. I didn't leave you out. I have a list of the absolute best pets, and they're not dogs and cats, that frequent travelers can have that are able to actually stay at home for extended periods of time. I'd love to hear your take on traveling with your pets down below. Give us some comments. I'm sure others in the family would love to know too. I know many people think that just because you travel a lot, you can't have pets, and that's not necessarily true. Talking about the pets that are best suited to be able to travel along with us, and when we say travel, we mean, well, car traveling or airline traveling, bus or train traveling, all of that type of thing. So traveling when you're with traveling in some type of public transportation. So who are the most ideal pets for this? Well, you have to think about a couple of things. Number one, it has to be a pet that has no quarantine restrictions. And if you have that type of pet, you probably already know. But there are certain pets that they must quarantine if they travel by certain measures, such as airplane travel. They have to quarantine when they get there. So we're looking for the pets who don't have those quarantine restrictions. Pets who are mellow fellows, pets who are kind of low-key, not our anxious pets, not our hyper pets, but our mellow pets, our pets that are kind of chill. Those are going to be the best to travel along with us. Pets who are relatively clean and they have clean play habits, eating habits, and toileting habits. Those are going to be the best ones also to be able to travel along with us. For public transportation, especially when we think of an airplane or a bus or a train, we're thinking of animals that are small in stature. Why? Well, a lot of public transportation, such as airlines, they will allow our pets to travel with us in the cabin as long as they can fit. So animals that are smaller are much more easier able to fit inside the cabins of airplanes and the such. Pets who are non-shedding of fur, scales, skin, feathers, your non-shedding animals. So thinking about all of these things, the temperament of our pet, the size of our pet, their habits, I compiled a list that gave me the 6 best animals that we can easily take along with us when we travel. So full disclosure, this list is mostly for smaller pets. But remember, stick around to the end of the video. I'm not going to leave our big boys and girls out. At the end of the video, I'm going to walk you through a list of the best pets that are able to stay at home by themselves for longer periods of time, and also a list of our larger pet pals, because we can't forget them. We're starting off with the cats. Number 1 on our list is the ragdoll. The ragdoll can easily adapt to changes in the environment, and as long as they are with their pet owner, they are comfortable and they have no problems traveling. The ragdolls are easygoing, they get along well with children, and they also get along well with other animals. Number 2 on our list for cats are Abyssinians. Abyssinians are people-focused. They're funny and usually have a very stress-free personality. They do need plenty of exercise, so make sure if you're going to travel with your cat, your Abyssinian cat, that there's opportunities for them to stretch and get the exercise that they need. Number 3 on our list of cats is the Siamese. The Siamese are smart, they're loving. Now, Siamese cats are vocal, and that's not necessarily the best for traveling. You don't want a pet who meows a lot or barks a lot, but as long as they feel comfortable knowing that their pet parent is close by, no problem for the Siamese cat. So that is the list of the top 3 cats that you're able to take with you traveling. I have a question again. Have you traveled with your cat? For the cat lovers out there, have you traveled with your cat? Tell me, give me your experience. I'd love to know your experience of traveling with your cat. Tell me in the comments down below. We're moving on now to the dogs. That sounded funny. Number 1 on our list of dogs best suited for traveling, the Chihuahua. Chihuahuas are fiercely loyal to their pet owners, and this makes them great traveling companions. Now, Chihuahuas can be quite noisy, but with the proper training and letting them know that they are safe with their pet owners, that doesn't have to be the case. They're small in size, making them an ideal and suitable animal for traveling. Number 2 on our list of dogs is the French Bulldog. The French Bulldog is easygoing. They rarely bark, and they're compact in size. Those are all of the things that you want when you're traveling with your animal, especially if you're on something like a plane or a train, or even in the car with other family members, or by yourself. They are adaptable. As long as they know that they are close by their pet parent, they're really good with traveling. Number 3, our final dog on the list is the Shih Tzu. The Shih Tzu, similar to the French Bulldog, they don't bark very often. They're a happy-go-lucky dog. They love being close by their pet parents, and they do get along well with children and other animals. Their small stature and size makes them ideal for fitting in cabins if you're traveling. For you dog pet parents out there, do you travel with your little guy or your big guy? I would love to know your experience of your travels. Tell me in the comments down below. There are so many more animals other than dogs and cats. I hear you. I know all about it. And we're going to touch on that. But before I get there, let me take this opportunity to invite you to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out a lot. Also, tap on that notification bell, that little bell icon right there. Every time a new video is produced, you will get notified and be the first to know. And also, give us a like and share the video. Now that that is all out of the way, I want to talk to you about some additional animals. I know it seems like this video was all focused on the little guys, and I mean, it's just, they're easier to travel with when you're going on a plane or some type of public transportation. But the big guys, we don't forget about them. Some large breed animals love to travel, and it's all the temperament of your favorite pet family member. Now let me introduce you to some additional favorite family pets that can stay at home by themselves and be good boys and girls. First pet are reptiles. Reptiles, for the majority, don't need daily feedings. And as long as they have fresh water and a place to move around, they are absolutely fine staying at home for a few days. Who's up next? Tarantulas. As long as our tarantula friends have fresh water, they actually don't need a daily feeding. They just need space to move freely and feed them once every 7 to 10 days. And also, I can't forget our fish. Now, our fish friends do actually need daily feedings, but there's a trick for that too. You can get what's called an automatic fish feeder. Set that up and your fish will get the food that they need each day, because besides that, they don't need much else except the occasional cleaning of their fish tank. So just a few more pets that we can have while we do our nomadic travel life and are at home safe and sound. Now, of course, make sure that you check with your veterinarian, and the temperament of your animal might be completely different. So check with your pet as well. Thanks a lot for joining us today, getting an opportunity to talk about our favorite animal friends. I will catch you at the next adventure.